Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my first video in a pretty long series of the Datsun build, so let's roll the intro and then we'll get to the history of this vehicle. Hello viewers, welcome. This is the first in probably what will be many videos about this build. So I guess it's right behind me. You can't see it. This is what we've got going on. If you can recognize this, you are a true true connoisseur of 60s Japanese sports cars. But for those of you who don't, this is still my 1968 Datsun Roadster. I've had this car for a number of years. Tried to sell it earlier this year and just didn't do very well at auction. Kind of a little bit surprised. It's a very solid car. Frame's real solid, no real rust. But it didn't sell, which was a sure sign that I needed to do something with it. So this project is going to be a big one. We are swapping this car with an SR20DET. We are going turbo. It is going to have power. I've got a Nissan S15 Nismo 5-speed, or correction, 6-speed transmission over there. Wonderful transmission. I'm not going to run like 450 horsepower through it. It's a 2,000-pound car. I'm not going to do, this is not a Hoonigan's car. I'm not going to do mile drag races, 200 mile an hour, anything like that. This is meant to be a resto-mod, a driver, something really fun that I can have and drive around with and maybe do some track time, hopefully do some track time with, and just really enjoy. I've had the car for, as I said, a number of years. It's been in stock form. It was really enjoyable in stock form, so I'm looking forward to the extra power that the SR is going to bring. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me. I originally was not going to document this build, but I was persuaded by some good friends to do so, so I'm glad I did, or I'm kind of feeling pretty excited about it. Go ahead and get the body set divorced and get this engine out of here. So we will go ahead and start by pulling radiator, battery, carbs, all the other engine stuff, and and then we'll get this thing up on the lift, drain all the fluids. After the engine is test fit into the chassis, it's placed back on the engine stand for a thorough going through. It's always a good idea to check a used engine thoroughly before committing it to final installation. I do a quick teardown so I can verify the condition of the engine, as well as verifying what, if any, aftermarket parts exist inside. I am not an engine builder, so I did the right thing and asked a friend for help. He helped me verify bearing tolerances and valve clearances, basically all that tricky stuff the pros get paid the big bucks to do. Luckily, this engine was well cared for and it looks to have very little time on it. Now it's just a matter of cleaning everything up and reassembling to factory spec. The motor is going to be sitting for a while, so it's a good idea to cover up those intake and exhaust ports with tape or some other tape-like substance to keep the crud out. Final paint and color choices will come much later, so for now it's an SR20 paint by numbers. But seriously, just look at the quality of these motor mounts and that alternator kit. Damn. Alright guys, thanks for hanging in there for episode 1 of Project Datsun. It's a little bit piecemeal, I know. I didn't videotape a lot of stuff. I've got some photos that I showed you just of the progress here. just kind of getting rolling. Again, this is a big gap project for me. It's a lot of new work for me, so I'm taking my time and I want to make sure I do everything right. But thank you so much for sticking in there and watching until the end of the episode. I really appreciate that. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already for all the new videos that are going to come out on this build and other periodic videos that I might throw up on the channel. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.